It's 2 p.m. on a Friday. Birds are chirping, sun is shining. I'm cooking myself a mean ass steak. I get a text from my boy. He said, bro, I'm about to go to Canada. Are you trying to slide? I'm leaving in 30 minutes. Now, why the fuck are you texting me, asking me to go to Canada in 30 minutes notice? Like, that's just not a whole nother country, bro. This is not around the corner, bro. I need prep time for Canada. So originally, I'm like, bro, I'm not about to go to Canada. But I stopped and I thought for a second. I'm not really doing this weekend, and I've never had that real Canadian maple syrup. I'm trying to get me some of that. So I'm like, you know what, bro? Let's go to Canada. I run inside, pack my suitcase faster. He's at my house 30 minutes later. I hop out the crib, get in the car, dap my bro. It was good. I'm like, yo, bro, are there any more seats on your flight, or am I going to have to get a separate flight? He's like, flight? Bro, we driving. Now, here's my issue, bro. I be saying yes without knowing all the information that's involved. So best believe my ass was sleeping that whole car ride because I was not about to drive for a minute on this drive because we could have taken a flight, but he decided that we're going for a drive. 6 hours later, we in Montreal. We get to the hotel. My boy actually picked out a nice hotel. We park up, walk inside, check in. I see we on the 15th floor. I'm already knowing we finna have a nice view out this window. Hit the elevator, get to the room. I open the door. In the bedroom, there's only one bed. There's no way he took me to Canada 6 hours away to introduce me, because that's the only reason there could be one bed in this bedroom. He's like, oh, bro, I booked this room a minute ago when it was just me coming on the trip. I said, all right, bet you better get your ass downstairs and rebook a 2-bedroom room, because there will be no cuddling in any way, shape, or form. So he goes downstairs. Luckily, the hotel had more bedrooms with 2 beds in it. We chilled in the hotel room for about 2 hours. I realized I'm hungry. So I told my boy, yo, we should go get some eats. He said, all right, bet. I found a fire-ass sushi spot. I said, all right, let's do it. And after that, we should go get some real raw Canadian maple syrup. He's like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? We are not here for maple syrup. I'm like, yo, God forbid we do some whimsical, right? God forbid we go do some whimsical ass different shit. Like, what if I want maple syrup? He's like, bro, we're here to go to the club. I'm like, all right, whatever. We head over to the sushi spot. Now, I don't know how to explain to you guys how it tasted, the sushi. But the best way I could put it is that it tasted Pacific. Like, it tasted like the Titanic. That's the best way I could put it. And I knew I should have stopped eating the food because of the way that it tasted, but I paid $50 for it, and I'll be damned if I'm about to waste $50 worth of food. So I ate all of that shit. We paid a check.
Nah, bruh. Nah. He said it tastes like the Pacific Ocean. Tastes like the Titanic. Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy. I've never had sushi, and I don't plan on it. I'm not, nah. I mean, I know some sushi is cooked. I'm darn sure not eating no raw meat. No, not doing it. I done seen way too many videos with the worms coming out of the... Yeah, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. I need mine cooked. Matter of fact, I don't even want it. I don't even want no sushi, okay? I'm good off that, but it tasted like that and you ate it? Nah, even if I dropped a 50 ball on dinner, bro, if it tastes bad, nah, I'm not eating it. That 50 ball just gonna get wasted. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Nope. I'll pass. But hey, to each his own. To each his own. I ain't mad at him
because of the way that it tasted. But I paid the $50 for it, and I'll be damned if I'm about to waste $50 worth of food. So I ate all of that. We paid a check, hop on an Uber, 20-minute drive. We at the club, right? I probably lasted 30 minutes in the club before my stomach started rumbling crazy off that sushi. It sounded like there was a switch on my intestines. I tell my boy, look, I'm not feeling too hot. I'm about to go back to the hotel. You stay here, do your thing. He said, all right, bet. I hop on an Uber back to the hotel. I turn the toilet into a war zone. Then I hit the bed. I was probably asleep for like 4 hours. Bro comes busting through the door, loudest, and he got a shorty with him. He's like, yo, bro, do you mind if I get the room for a little bit? Mind you, I was in deep-ass REM sleep when this dude came through the door. But you know what? Being a good friend, I know he really don't be getting girls like that. I said, all right, whatever, bro. You can get the room for a little bit. I throw in my slides, and I go downstairs to the hotel lobby. I found a comfortable-ass couch to sit on, so I end up falling asleep. And I fall asleep for like 2 hours. I wake up, look at my phone. I don't got a call or a text from him. And I know he's not laying pipe for no 2 hours. So I go back up to the room. I knock on the door, no answer. Knock on the door, no answer. I open the door. My bro is laid out butt-ass naked on the floor, bro. Passed out. Shorty's not in the room. And I start looking around the room, and I realize it's a little more empty than when I left, right? I walk over to the nightstand. My watch is missing. The money in my wallet's missing. I look at my boy. His chain is missing. His watch is missing. This bitch robbed us. This bitch fucking robbed us. I would go to my boy. I start hitting him, trying to wake him up, bro. I'm like, bro, where the fuck is the girl? He's not waking up. I grab the fucking ice bucket, go over to the sink, fill that shit with water. I douse his ass with water. He wake up, he's like, bro, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, bro, what if there's a girl that you was with? He's like, bro, I don't even know. Now I'm thinking like, bro, I got to call the police. I'm like, bro, what was her name? He starts whispering. He's like, yo, Portia. I'm like, bro, what was her name, bro? I can't hear you. He said her name was Porsche. Porsche. Like the German car brand Porsche. Oh my God. This girl was a midnight butterfly. Now it makes sense because he don't be getting girls. Now it makes sense, bro. This girl was a midnight butterfly and she just flew away with the... At this point, I
ain't never heard that terminology before. A midnight butterfly. A midnight butterfly. I ain't never heard that before. Is that some new lingo, or is this just something I've just never been that I've just never been hip to? Y'all let me know, man. That's crazy. Midnight butterfly. She flew off. That's crazy.
Now it makes sense, bro. This girl was a midnight butterfly and she just flew away with off. At this point, I realized we can't even call the police, bro, because my boy decided to partook in prostitution, right? $400 watch gone, $12,000 chain gone, and that shit was busted down. I lost like $300 out my wallet. I'm pissed off, bro. I take the covers off his bed. I throw it on him because I don't want to see his butt naked ass when I wake up in the morning, and I just hop in bed, right? I sleep, wake up in the morning. He's back to life. I think he got laced. But he's back to life. He's like, yo, bro, I think the trip's over. Like, the vibes is not here no more. I say, yeah, you think so? He's like, yeah, bro, we should just head out right now. I'm like, you can head out, have a safe drive. He's like, bro, you're not coming back with me? I said, bro, unless you are an American Airlines pilot, you are not seeing me until you get back to New York, bro. Real.
Hey, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Got his chain took, 12K chain, money taken, watch gone, his homie chain gone, his homie watch. Come on, bro. Let that be a lesson to the young bucks out there, okay? You gotta be careful who you take home with you. And when you do take somebody home with you, don't drink anything that isn't covered, that you don't know what's in it, right? And even if you do know what's in it, make sure you keep an eye on it, okay? Bro, they lacing boys these days. Lacing them. Man, that is crazy. That's crazy. She took everything, including stuff that wasn't even the dude she was with. She took his stuff. Jeez. That's all bad, man. That's all bad. You just... And the crazy thing is, the dude telling the story sounded like he was just at home chilling, having a good time, right? By himself. And he just happened to, you know, catch a stray by going on a trip with his homie. Oh, man. I would be hated. I'd be hated, bro. It's just, come on, man. That's why you shouldn't do drugs, ladies and gentlemen. That is also why you shouldn't do any types of drugs. And I mean alcohol and smoking that reefer, because they lace people blunts. They drop pills in people's drinks. They do all that, bro. And it's crazy, man. It is absolutely crazy. Don't drink nothing. Don't smoke nothing. Just don't do anything, all right? Be high off life if you're going to be high off anything. Be drunk off life if you're going to be drunk on anything. Just life in general. No drugs involved. Zero drugs. Just enjoy life and be high off just being alive, all right? You know, my goodness, man. That is crazy. That is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Have y'all do y'all know anybody that's been laced? Let me know in the comments, man. Let me know in the comments. I had an encounter with a situation like not like that, but I think somebody I knew got laced with something. I don't know what he got laced with, but boy started sweating like profusely, just sweating, just out of nowhere, just drenched in sweat. I don't know what was going on with him. We never figured it out, but I feel like somebody put something in something that he had that day. You know, I don't know what was going on with the bro, but that's about my closest experience to anything like that. Cause yeah, I ain't. That's just wild, man. Absolutely wild. But anyway, y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. If you've ever had any encounters like this or anybody you know, let me know. Stay safe. Peace.